Is this where all the money's going? Is that
highly produced podcast, Nate?
Yeah.
You threw your ego around. You said you guys are comfortable. You guys are comfortable. But look at how the production quality of this segment. Are you going to change your mind now?
I mean, I just think like there's probably a lot of people listening. Just listen, so they don't know if they appreciate it.
But that's the sound cue. Also, and we have a big YouTube following.
Oh,
yeah. So
yeah.
Nate, we had a nice back and forth interview. I appreciate you being candid about stand-up comedy. A lot of our listeners enjoyed that. Now we have other malicious listeners who really just
they fast forwarded this.
They want to hear the truth.
Okay.
And so I'm going to turn up the heat, and I'm going to ask you questions in an interrogation type style now. So I'd like you just.
That's not the way you've ever talked to me. So.
Okay, Nate. Don't try to charm me. I'm going to give you the question. Give me a pause, and then the answer, because we use this on our YouTube channel.
And you have to do a pause.
Pause. You do a pause and then answer.
Does that go to the next video?
You don't have to say next video. Just give it a pause, and we'll do the legwork, Nate. Buck the system.
Yeah.
Nate. You never went to college. College is a place you go to further your education after high school. Do you have any regrets? Regret is sadness over a missed opportunity. I figured since you didn't go to college, you didn't know what any of those words were.
Oh, you explain what regrets mean?
Yeah.
I thought it was all one question.
You didn't go to college. Do you have any regrets? And if you want to repeat the definitions of those things, I will.
Do college.
College is a place you go to further your education after high school.
Spell regrets. Where's regrets from?
R-E-G-R-E-T. That's the singular regret. You have regret is sadness over a missed opportunity.
Or opportunities if I regret multiple things.
Yes.
I regret I could be a lawyer.
You could be a lawyer.
Yeah, and that would help me in this situation right now.
Like a Matthew McConaughey. Like a Southern lawyer looking for justice from a white jury, Nate?
Yes.
Nate, you are from the South. How long did it take you to learn to fart the national anthem? I assume that you have to do that to get out of 8th grade. Your thoughts?
It's inherited. You're born knowing it.
Really?
Yeah.
Short and to the point. Short and to the point. Nate, as a Yankee, your accent makes me want to take your guns. What made you decide to take a shot at stand-up comedy?
That in itself, and the fact that you're going to take our guns.
Yeah.
I think I can be funny enough to convince you not to touch our guns.
Okay.
If you still try to take our guns, we will just murder you.
Is that what you think of guys with no accent like me who speak proper? You're like, oh, you're out to take our guns.
Do you have
a copy of the Constitution on you? Guys like you carry that around.
In my head.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I learned.
What amendment?
All of them. 7.
All 7 amendments?
No, just 7's my favorite.
And 7 is your favorite. What is that one?
It's the one.
It's a mystery amendment?
It's the amendment that I don't have to explain what 7 means.
It's a mystery amendment. Shannon, we'll look that up later. We'll put it in the comments so that our listeners know. In the description. I'm sorry, I don't know the internet. I'm 100. Nate, living in a rural area, what do you do when you get mad at your wife? Go outside and yell at your scarecrow? When Laura makes you mad. Yeah. Am I allowed to say her name on the podcast?
I guess you already said it.
You get frustrated with your wife.
Yeah.
What do? She didn't make the right casserole.
Yeah. I have a scarecrow that looks like her.
Yeah.
And I do go yell at that.
Yeah.
I thought you were pretty on point. I don't care. I don't even like how on point you were with it.
Well, let me say this, that I know Laura and she's very pretty. So the fact that Nate is making it into a scarecrow is so that he can go get his frustrations out without hurting the relationship. I imagine that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly
because the marriage is...
I have a Mike Vecchione scarecrow too.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Do you let him middle?
Huh? Yeah.
Thank you, Shannon.
He's falling apart. Go ahead.
Nate, your father is also an entertainer. When he transitioned from clown to magician, were you supportive like a Southern woman or as judgmental as a Confederate statue?
Judgmental like a Confederate statue.
That's a shame. And it tore your family apart.
Yeah, they try to take the statue down.
Wow. Nate, your father was a magician. When he tried to saw your mom in half for the first time, how long did it take you to realize he was just a mean drunk? Did you go, this has nothing to do with magic now? Right?
Yes. I go, it's too real.
Yeah. But he tried to disguise it like, this is a trick, it's a trick. But then you found out he was been drinking.
It was more frustrating when he did it to my half-brother and half-sister.
Thank you, Shannon. God damn, Nate's bringing it.
I brought the heat
He
on that
brought
one.
it on that
Wanted to
one.
make him sweat a little first.
Wow.
I think it was hard to tell.
Solid. Wow. Nate, you are married and from the South. How did you meet your wife, Laura? Monster truck after party or banjo lesson?
I don't remember. It was a mix of both.
Yeah. Because those are things that go on in the South, right, Nate?
Those are those are two of the main draws.
Well, you go to the monster truck, right? And then imagine there's an after party there.
Yeah,
People are
the
smashing beer
drivers-
cans into their heads, right?
Smashing beer cans there. The drivers go. The people that think that they parked their car in a great spot, then see their car smashed. The frustration of that, you got to calm those people down because I was like, oh, I can see my seats from where I parked. And then the reveal of the truck that drives over them.
That happens in the South.
And that usually the people that drive the trucks are the banjo players because the banjo players in the South are, it's a joke, kind of joke
Why
people.
can't you guys just be satisfied with the guitar? Why do you have to be different?
Why do we try to mix it up?
Yeah.
You just try to do different things, and the guitars are bigger to carry. And a banjo is a little bit more, once airplanes were invented and introduced to the South, an overhead baggage.
Right.
So a banjo player is just a little more polite guitar player. It's not a whole thing when he gets on a plane.
It's
he's
the
like,
ego. We're back to ego again.
Yeah, banjo
That's
player,
the
he's
thing
like,
playing.
no, I can fit mine under the seat and not be a problem.
Do you live in a town right now where are you guys allowed to dance? Is it like a footloose town where the preacher's, no, it's evil? Is it that kind of a town?
It's it's a town that like there's places people do go dancing, but it's not like advertised. No one would be like, oh yeah, you can't dance. You know what? The real thing, I couldn't dance in my high school.
Because they thought dancing was a gateway. It was a gateway to, other like sexual activities and stuff that's frowned upon.
Yeah.
Until you're married under Christ.
Yeah. So we no dancing at our high school.
Wow. Prom. What did you guys do at prom? Like a slow walk around
We called
the
it
gym?
a banquet. Wasn't even a prom.
No.
It's called a banquet. We did the banquet, and then the parents would then host something else after that would have
another
dancing.
meal? Because you guys seem to be big on eating and overeating. A banquet?
Yes. We had a banquet with a meal, and then another meal where the parents would have dancing, actually. So it's kind of like a underground dancing.
Oh, wow. Now, the focus on food in the South, is that why do you guys fry everything? And you're committed, you seem committed
most
to
things are gross.
You seem committed to morbid obesity. Your thoughts?
Most things are gross. We're trying to get all we can out of life, and I think we live a long time, even though we're that big, and we're doing great. We're not as
mobile. Is
not as
mobile the word
mobile.
you're looking for? Being able to get around.
I think the motorized wheelchair industry is, it's enormous.
Booming in the
It's
South.
booming in the South.
Booming in the South.
It's hard to get them. It's hard to get them.
Yeah.
And and that's why we're so confident when we go to other places to ride around them.
Right.
Because you would think you would be, probably if you went and did one now, you would be embarrassed, and we're not.
Diet and exercise. Where's it play in? Is it important?
No,
it's not.
It's something that the woke is trying to introduce.
Right. These new agers, these new agers are trying to push it on us.
Trying to push.
You say no.
Exercise and diet as if it's a thing that matters. And I have a grandmother that's 125 years old.
Does she smoke?
Yes, She
Or does
smokes
she
and
va-
dips.
She dips and smokes?
Smokes and dips.
Wow.
Uh,
You know why she's lived to 120? She never vaped. Vaping is what gets you now. You know, the tobacco ends up being
Yeah.
good. Nate, how do you propose marriage in Tennessee? Spit chewing tobacco into the woman's baby stroller. Is that a form of proposal? Spitting your dip in her baby stroller?
Now that's the first. That's how you tell someone you like someone.
Oh, that's
'Cause
flirting.
obviously that's flirting. Obviously, everybody's already got the kid.
Right.
No one's even
This
had
day
no
and
one's
age.
even had a kid that is actually a married couple. You do that before,
Right.
and then you rush to the marriage.
Right.
It's a speedy process. We're having a baby. Let's pretend that we're just fat, so the grandparents don't know.
Hidden.
Hidden. Yep.
Because in the Christian faith, it's frowned upon.
It's not.
I know from being a Catholic. I know.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
an
It's
evangelical.
not in. It's no one's rooting for it.
Right. Dipping. How accepted is it here versus down there? Down there, it's just
Down-
another form.
it's
It's like
just
shaking
what it-
hands, right?
It's what it is.
Here, people look at you like you have three heads, right?
Why would you ever do it? It's tough to buy. Can't do it. It's getting big in Wall Street.
Is it really? Guys
Yeah.
are dipping on
I don't
Wall
want to
Street?
tell anybody insider trading, but
How's that affect their pills and coke intake?
I think it just, it helps it. It slows it down. At least when they have a dip in, they have to then back off the other things.
Does it give you a little buzz?
Dipping?
Yes.
Yeah, like a little nicotine, like a little excitement.
Yeah. Excitement. Well, Nate, you were cool under pressure. That's been Bad Cop, Bad Cop.